Viewing every chapter of One Piece, and today I'm checking out chapter 1135. The first thing I thought at the end of the last chapter was this scene from like 100 chapters ago with Shanks. Why is he dressed like a bad guy? Why is he talking with the bad guys about a certain pirate? And why is his haki activated? Well, I have a kind of theory. We know Shanks possesses Conqueror's haki, but more than that, he's got a fascinating ability to see into the future. So far, we've only seen him capable of seeing a minute or so ahead, but that isn't necessarily evidence of his own limitations. He saw what he needed to, so if we assume his future sight ability extends much further than that, perhaps he's coming to talk about a certain pirate with these elders because he wants to see how their paths cross in the future. But is he necessarily talking about Luffy? No, we're led to believe so, but given Shanks seems to leave an impact on various youthful souls wherever he goes, I feel like this is a misdirection and he could be referring to someone else entirely. Concerning chapter 1135 though, it seems Ripley and Loki's relationship is shaping up to juxtapose one another, highlighting that pushing from one extreme to another isn't a solution so much as it is just a means of creating a different problem. Neither total war or total pacifism is a realistic solution, and Luffy fittingly embodies that happy medium. Someone strong enough to protect, yet kind enough not to senselessly hurt. In other news, the revelation that Colin is half human, which means his dad is definitely someone I'm either interested in or supposed to know, has me racking my brain. Furthermore, the arrival of these mysterious figures cloaked like Shanks was over 100 chapters ago seemed to be all about meeting Loki, which adds another layer to this interestingly tangled web of activity. And finally, we meet this dude called Beardhill Jarul, I hope I'm getting that name right, which wouldn't matter at all had it not been explicitly told to us how old he is. 408 years old, making him the oldest person alive and simultaneously possibly the most interesting. I assume Emu's older than him and, those in his follow, but what could he have seen that we aren't aware of? Will Bonnie use her powers to make Colin older and Beardhill younger? So many questions.